Well, Generations for Peace is an initiative that brings in youth leaders from areas of conflicts and teaches them how to use sports as a peace-building mechanism to bring divided communities together.
Through sport, you can bring people together just to play, and you can leave the race, the religion, the conflict.
The delegates, when they come here, we provide them with the skills and tools so they can go back to their communities and make a major difference.
There are a lot of programs out there using sport as a tool for HIV/AIDS or whatever. But here we're giving the peace pioneers conflict resolution tools of an extraordinary caliber. And I think that could go worldwide. All right, lots of enthusiasm. We've got 10 great days.
Generations for Peace Camp really combines the peace-building theory component with the practical sport components. So it's a really great combination because in the classroom they learn to build the tools that they need, the strategies to build peace, to be team leaders, to train trainers, to work with children. And in the sport context, they use practical ways in which they can train trainers, they learn how to work with children, how to be positive, how to encourage them, how to build their self-esteem. So those two components really make the Generations for Peace Camp unique.
The area of working with children, that's a new area for me, and I've learned a lot how to not to be too strict with the games, have fun with the games, and at the same time make the children, work together for peace, especially not emphasizing winning, but a team spirit. Good.
I've learned so many aspects of how you can implement peace the practical way, the theory way, and how you can use sports to bring people together.
Sport is have a power to gather people together for better understanding, sharing idea, expressing what they want. They can help each other for better generations, for better future.
Feeling like they can work with their teammates, things like that. So Greg?
We talk a lot about the differences between people, and we talk a lot about conflict, but understanding why we're different is very important.
If people share the same stereotype about the others, it reinforces the unity of the group.
Generation for Peace is something so important, unusual, and it's done in such a way that there are promises for a very positive outcome.
It doesn't just stop there. What we also is provide advice, support, in some cases funding to start programs within their own communities. We're actually building that capacity, and part of what we always said was this program as a global program needs to be cascadable and sustainable. So it's nice to see those developments happening.
The word is spreading about what all you're doing for each other and for the world.
I think in any program you have to offer incentives and goals and recognition. I think one of the important things about the cascading idea of this program is that if you go back and you're exceptional and you meet your targets after your first experience at a camp, you get to come back and enhance your skills by now leading the next group.
After this camp, you will return home to your communities and you will need to begin to implement your first Generations for Peace programs.
We've had delegates from 46 countries participate in our programs, and they have gone on to reach over 4,300 other youth leaders, as well as work with over 62,000 children, and that's from 3 continents, Europe, Asia and Africa.
When the conflict is begin to Somalia, always the most vulnerable is girls and women, and also children. So we can take our role, but we don't have before now we don't have any experience to how to build the peace.
Generations for Peace has been incredibly important because for me it empowered me to be able to go and make change in my community, and from that I was able to train others as well to be agents of change in their communities.
What's very exciting is when you hear things like people from Nigeria saying that they are bringing together children from the Niger Delta, potentially with children from some of the oil companies and the expatriate community, so there's beginnings of better understanding. If we can achieve that and just get some understanding between two groups of people who are at conflict with each other, then we are beginning to achieve our objectives.
What we recognize is a distinct lack of research in the field of sports for peace and development. And so what we wanted to do was to create the right mechanisms, and working with academic institutions. We have had a partnership with Georgetown, and that has been ongoing for a year. And we're now announcing the work with Oxford University in the United Kingdom. Well, be able to research and make that research available to the wider sports for peace and development community. This way we can be more innovative, we can do evaluation and monitoring of not just our programs but other programs, and hopefully come out really with the key best practices that are available and make that available to the community.